The Speakers Bank Podcast. Our voices, our views.
Welcome to another episode of Speakers Bank Podcast. Our voices, our views. We are your hosts, Joel.
And I'm Leanne.
And joining us today we have Aaron, who will share his experience with living with disability. Aaron, thank you for coming today. The first question we want to ask you is, what was your main motivation in being involved in Speakers Bank?
My main motivation being involved in Speakers Bank is to get out there and give people a perception of what it's like living with a disability from day-to-day life. Because I find a lot of people, able-bodied people that have disability have the wrong perception of what it is like to live with a disability.
Great. That sounds like a good motivation.
And Aaron, what was your life like prior to illness, and how did things change afterwards?
My life was changed a lot though, actually. Before I got sick in December 2006, and before that I was a second-year apprentice plumber. I used to play footy, I used to play cricket, I used to hang out with my mates an awful lot, used to do a lot of water skiing, and then once I got sick, it totally changed my life. I lost my vision, so I lost a lot of my independence, and I had to rely on people. To take me out, and rely on my dad, and mainly rely on my dad and a lot of people to get my independence. And
Yeah, I understand it can be quite a big adjustment.
Yeah, it was a massive adjustment because I went from living with my vision and everything to then all of a sudden just changing, having to rely on a lot more people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about your rehabilitation journey?
Well, my rehabilitation was a very long road. After I came out of hospital, I then spent the next 6 months in rehab, Royal Talbot Rehabilitation Centre, and so then they started my rehab, but then my dad decided to take off 2 years of his long service leave off at half pay, and because they thought it would be a lot more beneficial for me to do my rehab at home, because at Royal Talbot I wasn't really making much progress. Like that. Yes, Royal Talbot was good though, but all I pretty much wanted to do was sleep and stuff, and I didn't want to engage in any of their I don't know,
Activities and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. Any of their activities, stuff like that.
And that support that you got from your dad would have been fantastic.
Yeah. I owe a lot to my dad. We have a bit of a running joke though. Dad worked harder on his long service leave than he did when he was actually a worker. So that's a bit of a running joke between us.
And can you tell us, after your accident, what you've done in terms of work and study?
Well, I used to work at what's called a UCAN cafe run by Urella, and they set up a cafe designed for people with disabilities. Mm-hmm. So I went and I also did I went and did a couple of barista courses, and I also did a lot of marketing for Urella. Mm-hmm. And then because unfortunately the cafe shut down because they weren't making enough money. So then I went and did it. Then I got in touch through Speakers Bank, and then I went and did a TAFE course to do public speaking and stuff like that. So that's good.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. And can you tell us a little bit about the sports that you're involved in and how important that is for you?
So is that after my?
Now. Like, what do you do now?
I used to play blind soccer, but unfortunately I did not have enough players and stuff, so that's no longer a go. But I do a lot of water skiing.
Okay.
I do a lot of slalom water skiing.
Wow.
Up at Tokemore, because we've got a caravan up at Tokemore, Murray. So it's I've got a caravan there, my brother's got a caravan there, my aunt's got a caravan there.
Yeah.
So they should actually call the caravan park the Ultra Caravan Park instead of Tommy out there. So I do a lot of water skiing, and recently I've drawn up a Timmy Bowling League.
Okay.
So which is really fun, mate.
Great, and the water skiing be good because I imagine the whole family is involved as well. So
definitely.
that'll be a great
No,
release.
it's really good now,
Yeah.
because, and also you need an observer.
Yeah.
And I've also got a crash horn,
Right.
so I can speak to Dad, and Dad can speak to
Yes.
dangers, like
Yeah.
if there's a boat or something to
Yeah,
come,
yeah.
or if there's trees or something to come and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
Fantastic.
Yeah, no, it's really good. No,
That sounds like great fun.
I really enjoy that. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Aaron. That's it's been really good to chat to you.
No worries.
That's all the time we have for this episode of Speakers Bank podcast. Our voices, our views. We'd like to, if you'd like to view more of our content, please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Facebook as Speakers Bank and visit our website www.speakersbank.org.au. Also, if you have any other topic suggestions or wish to learn more about Speakers Bank, please contact us on 03 9314 0988. Thank you.